so I can't believe it's already been pretty much a whole month. That means it's time to get ready for June. That also means that by now, the animated music video for Stray Garden has been released. If you've seen my art in the past, or you like the background music of these videos, be sure to check it out. And if you like that single, you can go check out the full album. It's on Spotify now. This video is gonna be a little bit different. I decided that I think it's time to like switch it up a little bit. This video is gonna be a little more of like a studio vlog. Bits and pieces of this past month and that little bit of collage stuff. But I'm also gonna be like cleaning up my place, sewing, getting ready for vending, just like various aspects of my month. So yeah, this video is gonna be not solely focused on collage. A little bit, but not as much as the last few because I'm starting to get a little bored and I need to switch it up a little bit. This is what May ended up looking like, all colored in and stuff. She served me very well and I still love how it turned out, and I think it was perfect for my birthday month. And now I think it's time we turn a new chapter to June, which actually might have to be way more minimalistic because I'm gonna be taking a little bit of a break. The goal for June is to relax and do nothing. If you saw me promise a jelly ring drop, that'll probably be at the end of the month. I feel like Cinema Roll looks like a little... It's like peeking out from behind there. There's still gonna be Patreon rewards for July, of course, because if you're a patron, my break means nothing, don't worry about it. Speaking of Patreon, however, the first one is $2 where you get access to all of my digital goods, which include monthly vlogs, time lapses, behind the scenes pictures, works in progress. In the second tier, we get a monthly playlist featuring 3 stickers, one of which is a 2x2 glitter sticker, and the other 2 are 2x2 paper stickers. And for the third tier, which is the print tier, is where you get a little mini monthly calendar, plus another 2x2 holographic sticker of one of my original artworks, and all of the other rewards. So in total, you get 4 stickers and 2 little prints. So I feel like I've never actually recorded any of my process in making my keychains, but I already sewed them all this morning because I have to like rush for the vending thing tonight. But yeah, I want to get these done in time. Lily and Sophia, I think, are gonna pick me up later today, and I'm like, I think I have like 4 hours, but I think I can do this. All I have to do now, once I have the bases done, is trace on the faces from my own little patterns that I've made. I found out that when you use like this sort of tulle fabric, and if you just go over it in Sharpie, the ink will go right through and it'll go onto your base. And that's just what I've been doing for like as long as I've been making these, so like 3 years. I've got all the faces drawn on now. All I have to do now is... Oh my gosh. He had Miku's microphone glued onto him. Then all I have to do is like put on the faces, and all I use is fabric paint, and I have a ton of these. And it's really easy. It dries in like 45 minutes or something. Look at these little beauties, they're all done. Also ignore how dirty my desk is. I'm gonna clean it. Now I've got these shirts that I'm gonna screen print over. Right now I'm just covering up the like brand labels with some blank fabric, and then I'm gonna like add some stars and stuff. I did those for some of the one-offs on my first drop of the screen printed shirts, and I'm really excited to do some more. And then I got to sewing that up on my sewing corner, so enjoy this little relaxing clip. And finally, later that day, we had the Heaven Sent Co. and the Pieces of Porcelain pop-up. It was so much fun. I got to bring out a bunch of new merch that I haven't brought out yet, and if you're seeing it right now, no you're not, I'm finally attempting to clean out this huge bookshelf I have, and it has a bunch of also miscellaneous things included, which makes it especially easy to just shove whatever I think is unsightly and forget about it, but I think it's finally time to like actually clean it out. So here's one of the most realistic parts of my week. Going to the post office and dropping off a bunch of shit. So I have finally recorded all of the cassettes that were ordered for my shop update, and now I have to number and package each one of them. If you ordered one, thank you so much for giving me like 1 to 2 weeks to make these. Each one takes like 30 minutes to make, and I have to record it individually, of course, because that's the awesome convenience of cassette. Seriously can't wait for you to listen to it on cassette. I feel like it has such a different sound. Maybe worse, but I like it. One of the reasons why I wanted to release this on cassette, and it being like very, very limited cassettes, I think, you know, after I send these all out, there's only gonna be like 8 left, I think. So if you want a cassette, then, you know, you should get one, because I don't think I'm gonna make more once they sell out. But I really wanted something physical. Of course, not everybody has a cassette player. It's not the most accessible medium to listen to music on, but for me, it's the novelty of having something physical, especially if, I don't know, if you really connect with the album and you're like, I want something like physical, tangible, I want some sort of merch, then yeah, I thought the cassettes would be a nice way to do that. Look at all these cuties going off to their new home. Finally wrapped up my first cassette order. This one is for Gracie. Thank you so much for ordering a cassette. I made these little like makeshift cardboard boxes to insert the cassette in there and make sure it doesn't get like too squished. And if you're concerned about the large amount of bubble wrap I'm using, this is from me receiving all of my knickknacks from my childhood room. So we are reusing here. Don't worry about that. I feel like I'm gonna say that the spread is gonna be really simple and like very minimal, something I haven't done before. Let's go with the ice cream theme that I was talking about last month, because I think that would be very fun and very cute. Also, I have all the pieces that I think I would want to use, so I'm gonna go with that for now. Also, no one asked, but I did my nails again, and I do them at home with the like little UV light, and then I like put the dots on with the back of a pen. It's very fun. It only takes like 10 minutes, but I love them. As I'm recording this, I got a comment on my last video asking, I'll just put it up here, asking me how I like store my collage stuff. Honestly, it's not really that much. I know I've been meaning to do that desk tour. I'm gonna have to actually hold off on it because I want to get like 3 new shelves, and one of those will go up there, and that would change a lot of how my setup is, because then I would be able to like display more of my figures and stuff. So desk tour coming late summer. But to answer the question, most of my collaging stuff is up there and down here. Up here, I have my memo pads, my washi tape. This is resin stuff, so it's irrelevant. And then my stamps. All of my memo pads are in this really old sugar pill box that it's just from a lipstick I ordered in high school, and I kept the box because it's really cute and I like their logo. But this is where all of my memo pads are. I have some like old ones, some just like random stationery ones. Then I have my collection of washi tapes. I feel like I've mentioned this before, but a lot of these are from Daiso, and if you are a Daiso connoisseur, you will obviously recognize some of these. And then just like some random ones off Etsy. And now I'm gonna talk about under my desk, which I never show because it's usually a mess. I keep one drawer in here where I put all of my like leftovers and my little baggies that you've seen me use that are full of these clippings and stuff I want to keep for future spreads. And then I have one other drawer that I mainly used when I was in my dorm, but it has some more sticker sheet and miscellaneous like pen and like memo pad and sticker sheets I've saved for myself. But that is surprisingly pretty much it for my collage materials. Obviously, I feel like this collection takes up the least amount of space because it's papers and small papers. All of the collaging that I do fits in like a 4x6 square because that's really just the individual pages of my journal. So it really doesn't take up that much space. So everything I do is very small. And honestly, everything else on my desk is for work. Like all of this is just stickers. I have some like staplers and like shape cutouts thingies up here, but that's really it. So anyway, now back to the spread. Here I am like laying out the basic like little decor pieces I want to have, not necessarily the base ones, and then starting to glue some of the ones I know for sure I want down. So I'm really excited to show what I have so far for this spread, because I've kind of been working on it just like off screen because this video is going to have like a bunch of other stuff not to do with this. But anyway, this is what I have so far. It's mainly pastel blue and pink with some pops of red, but also some like greens and yellows in there, so I like that. But this is like the first time I'm really using like black line in any of my spreads, and I'm thinking of just doing that for the one over here too, so we'll see what I end up deciding. I don't know if I want to go with red. Maybe I'll do, no, because I already have the black here. And there's already the black line, so it wouldn't be that bad. We'll see what I decide, I don't know. But also, the mini version will be posted, of course. Also, I think this is like the third month in a row that I've been doing these, but I did another paper cutout for the monthly lettering, because it's completely opaque, so it just goes over anything. And yeah, I'm really excited to use this. This part right here really made me feel like Amanda Rach Lee with her beautiful and smooth setups. It was so satisfying to finally just use a smooth black fountain pen, because usually the other colorful pens that I have usually have some sort of like clogging up, and it was just so nice to use a pen to write with that people normally used to write with. I really can't believe I'm gonna say this, but I am extremely glad that I went the minimalistic route with this spread. And I absolutely love how it came out. I was not expecting it to be this cute, because I don't usually think that minimalistic things are up my alley, but I absolutely love how this came out. And surprisingly enough, that means we're halfway through the year, and that is, I can't even begin to think about that. And that's pretty much it for this video. I know it was all over the place because I wanted to include a bunch of different scraps and sort of stitch it together to make one continuous sort of video with different elements of my month, but I still wanted to include the June setup, which I think ended up really cute. It was actually a lot more minimal than I thought I would be able to do, because usually I'll say that I'll do something minimal, but then I'll just like go at it for hours at a time. But this one actually did turn out like very minimal and pretty. It's gonna be perfect. I wanted to do something short and sweet because I do want to relax and not worry too much about presentation this month. I'm like very surprised that I used like 3 main colors. If you are new to the channel and enjoy watching videos of collaging and trying to organize a small area, then I don't know, subscribe. Be sure to check out my Patreon. I would really appreciate it. Also, if you're curious, you should go check out the animated music video I made, and even maybe check out the album. I was thinking of maybe posting it on YouTube, but we'll see. And if you made it to the end of the video, please let me know what your favorite book is, because I've been trying to get into reading more. Please let me know your favorite book and what genre and what you like about it is, because I would love to know, and I want more reading recommendations. I know the lovely Michelle Nia always posts some of her current readings, so Nia, if you're reading this, let me know what books you're onto. So yeah, if you made it to the end, let me know your favorite book. Check out my album. If you want a cassette, get one because there's only like 7 left. These are the rewards for this month. I hope you liked this video. Check out the other ones, and I will see you in July.